The intentional attacks that are coming from the Trump administration and the extreme right in this country has very much been what I call it's an attempt to relitigate the Civil War. Right? They have not accepted the results that the North actually won, right? Because if you look at all of the attacks, it's not just black cities. He's going after education, housing, transportation, good paying jobs, and healthcare. Those are literally the 5 demands of descendants of slaves post-Civil War.
All right, let's bring in White House border czar Tom Homan. All right, Mr. Homan, you just heard the mayor of Chicago accuse you of restarting the Civil War. Is that your agenda?
No, it's not. We're enforcing the law, and bottom line is, once again, he proves every day when he makes these statements that, you know, it's just idiocy. I mean, for God's sakes, I mean, ICE is out there enforcing the law. We're taking really bad guys off the street, and the whole piñata thing, I mean, that is a good example of the weakness and the cowardice of the left. I mean, they wouldn't come at an ICE officer with a bat because it'd be a bad day for the person holding that bat. So it's just over and over again. They want to attack ICE. They want to throw all these false narratives. Bottom line is ICE is protecting their communities. And all these people, where were they when President Obama was president and ICE removed 409,000 people was the record at the time? Where were they? Where were they when 500,000 children were smuggling this country and they lost track of 300,000 of them? You know what President Trump has done? I was with HHS today, Jesse. We've already found over 30,000 of these kids. You know, like 3 weeks ago, we're at 24,000. Now we're over 30,000. Wow. And we're going to keep working until we find every one of these kids. President Trump saving lives every day. Most secure border in the history of the nation. Less fentanyl killing Americans. Less sex trafficking women and children. And we're finding children that Biden administration wasn't even looking for. And we're the bad guys. It's disgusting.
30,000, it's an amazing job. And I hope it continues because there's a lot more kids that are just living in the shadows with horrible things happening to them. You're looking live, Mr. Homan, of some shots. Big protest out in Charlotte where Charlotte's Web is unfolding. What would you say to those people out on the street threatening ICE officers, all wound up at night?
If you cross the line, you're going to be prosecuted. You slash a tire, you're going to be prosecuted. You impede ICE, you're going to be prosecuted. Pam Boendi's doing a great job. President Trump told me personally months ago, 0 tolerance. You break the law, you impede us, you will be prosecuted by the federal government. I'd also ask them what they have achieved. What did they achieve in LA protests and Chicago protests and Charlotte protests and New York City? What did they achieve? I'll tell you what they achieved. Every time they do this, they achieve more officers are sent to do these operations, more arrests are made, and we flood the zone with more officers. The results of all this foolishness, more arrests, more safety on the street, more ICE officers, they're not going to stop us from doing this. We're going to be there tonight. We're going to be there tomorrow. We're going to be there every day because President Trump made a promise to the American people that we're going to have the biggest deportation operation this country's ever seen. By the end of the week, we'll be at over 600,000 deportation, historic record. And that's just since President Trump's been in office. We're not even counting the first 4 months of the Biden administration during the fiscal year.
Wow.
So you know, we're going to keep doing this job. We are not walking away. We're keeping President Trump's promise to make this country safe again, one illegal criminal at a time.
All right. Good to hear from you, Mr. Homan. Thank you so much and stay safe. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.